Many scientists believe that the universe began during the Big Bang, a theory first suggested by a Belgian priest named Georges Lemaitre in the 1920s, claiming that the universe began from a single primordial atom, a concentration of all matter that exists in the universe, which began to expand exponentially. Furthering this idea of the Big Bang, Edwin Hubble in 1929 discovered that the universe is expanding and that all the galaxies that we could see were moving away from us. One theory of the origin of the universe comes from Alexander Vilenkin in 1982, who proposed that the universe was created by quantum processes starting from literally nothing, meaning that matter did not exist and neither did space or time. He posited that the universe started in the totally empty geometry and then made a quantum tunneling transition into a non-empty state that was subatomic in size and expanded exponentially fast for a brief period of time, increasing dramatically in size, forming the universe we know now. Another theory comes from Professor Stephen Hawking and James Hartle, who theorized that the universe in its entirety is a self-contained entity, that nothing came before it. There was no event of creation, nor is the universe itself eternal. It is neither created nor destroyed. It is simply a state of being. Since the 1920s, scientists have known that the universe is expanding, but recently it has been discovered that the expansion of the universe is accelerating, suggesting that some strange and unknown matter or energy whose force of gravity repels rather than attracts over long distances, which means that all galaxies in the universe are moving farther away from each other at a much faster speed than they were before. One theory about this expansion, and whether it will continue to expand forever, says that all forms of mass have gravity, meaning that the Milky Way, the Earth, and even each and every one of us is exerting a tiny gravitational pull on the distant galaxies, and eventually all of this pull will have an effect on the universe, slowly bringing expansion to a halt, and then reversing the process, and eventually pulling all sources of matter back together. So, how much of the universe can we actually see? This image was created from data from photos taken from the Hubble Space Telescope between 2003 and 2004. The photo contains about 5,500 galaxies and only shows about 1/32 millionth of the sky. Today we believe that the observable universe spans 93 billion light-years in diameter, but scientists use computer algorithms to measure meaningful patterns in the data and found that the whole universe is at least 250 times larger than the observable universe. Superclusters are the largest structures in the universe, densely packed with hundreds, even thousands of galaxies. The supercluster in which the Milky Way galaxy is located is known as Laniakea, which means immeasurable heaven in Hawaiian. Laniakea contains more than 100,000 galaxies, the Milky Way being located in one of its outermost tendrils. Within the Laniakea supercluster lies our home galaxy, the Milky Way, the large spiral galaxy that contains our Sun and all the planets that revolve around it. It is estimated that there are between 100 and 400 billion stars just inside of the Milky Way galaxy. You are here, a speck on the planet Earth, which is a speck in the Milky Way galaxy, itself a speck in the cluster of galaxies in the known universe, which is 1/250th of a percent of what we can see or even imagine of the universe in its entirety. Life is short, and we are infinitesimally small. Make every second count. Make every moment mean something.